So Canva has just come up with a great event in which they have apparently 12 big announcements. So, Canva has been in the race of AI. As soon as we had ChatGPT, Canva tried to import all of the features, things you could do with the other AI tools inside of the Canva app itself, right? So now you can do a lot of interesting things. For example, we have something called as Magic Design. There's Magic Design for video. What do you think of Canva right now? Now that we have Adobe Firefly and Microsoft Designer and a bunch of other design tools which make it a lot easier for you to get things done. Like I was talking to Adobe's someone who works at Adobe, and they were talking about how Adobe Express, Adobe Firefly are the new things that they are focusing on. They're going all in with it.
Yeah. I mean, Adobe is essentially Apple for design, right? Like what Apple is to hardware products, Adobe is for design tools. So no surprises there. I think like Adobe has to continue to do well. I mean, at least the way they're going, really exciting products. Their products are, I mean, my favorite. I grew up as a Photoshop fan. That's where I started getting into, designing websites, graphics, etc. back in the day. So excited about that, but that does not mean that Canva or any other, like tools by Microsoft, for example, can't coexist, right? I see all of them growing, essentially, right? And they all are building for different markets. Like, for example, Microsoft focuses a lot on enterprises, right? Like the classic example of how Teams just, like blew Slack out of the water was insane, right? Like the growth happened largely through enterprises when they launched Microsoft Teams. So I think Microsoft has a different strategy. Adobe has been like, the leader forever when it comes to design. Now they have Figma as well, which is one of my all-time favorite companies. Canva, I think, like has a very different market from both of these, and I feel that they will coexist.
But Canva has a new update, as you can see, right? It's called as Magic Studio, which is like an all-in-one place for AI. As you can see, that is what they pitch it as, right? Magic Studio brings together the best AI-powered tools. So apparently, you can now do what you could do with Runway inside of Canva itself, right? Have you heard of Runway?
Yeah, of course. You can't.
So basically, you can you can basically create amazing looking videos with just some basic video input. You can transform videos, right? That was the basic idea. The Runway Gen 1 and Gen 2. And so what is happening over here is that they have some very interesting updates called as Magic Animate, Magic Morph, Text to Image, right? So basically, you can change the size and format of your designs, right? You can also bring your designs to life with motion, right? So if I try something like this, this is how it's going to look like. Basic animations now possible with the help of Canva AI, apparently. What we also have is Magic Morph. Make it beautiful, glossy green.
Oh, wow.
It is different.
I grew up as like the Illustrator Photoshop guy in 2008. And, like we used to enjoy building animations on Flash, Micromedia Flash. And looking at this, it just feels like what a time it is to be a 18-year-old entering tech. This is incredible.
Yeah, so you can now have videos right here, right? So with the help of Runway, I think they're able to create this. And it looks very, very interesting. Magic Switch.
That's incredible.
So you can basically resize any of your documents, apparently, right? And you can turn it into summaries, you can turn it into comic strips, you can turn it into whatever you want it to be, right? So for example, I was using something like
into comic strips as well. That's interesting. So I actually just yesterday I took PowerPoint, the new PowerPoint, for a spin just to play around. And it was so cool. Like you just keep dropping data here, and then you can use the AI to rearrange it, but mostly basic stuff. But if you can completely change the theme design, that'll be incredible.
Yeah. So as you can see, right? Let's do this, right? So I have this PPT I created for an event I was recently at. You can go to Magic Switch. I can either translate into another language, and I can translate into a doc. It was a summary blog post. Let's have a look. I can make a
I'm
summary.
more
I
interested
can
in
make an
translating
email.
language.
No, look at song lyrics. I can turn this into a song lyric.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
What do you want to go with
think-
first? Let's try this out.
So I want to try a language first. I think that's the use case there looks like magical, because especially for, you know, like since you have a deck, like for any
What
kind of
language do you
deck,
know
sales deck or
other than
whatever,
Hindi, English?
A little bit of French. Let's do French.
Let's do French. I have no idea about French.
It's okay. I also barely
Translate
remember.
existing
I took
design
some-
without creating a copy. I think I would want to create a copy for this, and it's gonna take some time, and we shall have. Oh, it's ready. Let's open it up.
Oh man, this is insane. If this happens, wow.
You tell me what is this?
No,
That's
I don't know
correct?
what it means. I don't know French that well.
I
Oh,
trusted you
but
when I
this
went with French.
This is incredible. No, but this is pretty cool, because now you can just, you know, like something which I'm personally very excited about is, so I love doing meetings in a different country, people from different countries. We have customers, and I used to struggle with certain accents, right? So when you do meetings on Google Meet, you can turn on the captions, right? I am curious to know how far along are we, you know, how soon can we expect to have live language translation, which means that I talk to you in a different language and you hear in whatever language
I
you're
think it
comfortable
already
with.
exists. There is a tool like this which enables you to do that. There is a slight latency of about 1 to 2
There
seconds.
is latency.
Yes.
That kills it. 2 seconds kills it. Yeah.
Have you
I've-
seen the playlist on Netflix?
Oh yeah, of course. saw it last month or something.
So that's where they talk about the latency and everything, and Daniel is just like, this is too slow.
Exactly, too slow. 2 seconds is a lot, because it just kills the, you know, I mean, doing something remote already is like, you know, the vibe is different than in person. 2 second delay is a lot.
Right. Let's
Awesome.
turn it into
Let's try something else.
song lyrics. I want to see how it creates song lyrics. 400 years ago on an August day, there was a man named Ishan had something to
Okay,
say.
you have to sing. You have to sing, Ishan.
How do I sing this?
I have
It
no
should be able to
idea.
sing as well. If it can create the lyrics, it should be able to sing.
Yeah. Look, we are now complaining
4 years
about
ago,
AI
on August
just
day,
writing the
there was
song.
a man named Ishan. He used to think, what's the point, my friend? Will I ever use this knowledge in the end? It sort of rhymes.
Yeah.
Ishan Sharma unlocking secrets like a burning star.
On a journey to become the best you are. With 5 overflowing buckets and the unicorn's case, this ain't no lecture, just the start of a bitter days. All right, maybe it needs a few more months to, but this is pretty cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
it's very interesting, right? So you have this song lyrics. What else can we do? So we also have other things, like you can have magic grab. You can grab any text. You can have any, object. You can grab it from your picture, from your presentation.
Oh
and
wow,
you can take
interesting.
it wherever you want.
Yeah, this is an expected one.
And we also have the magic expand, which was there in Photoshop.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think magic expand, magic grab, probably the ability to move up an object from one place to other along with expand.
So we saw how we can turn any document into a song lyrics. We can turn it into a different language altogether, but they also have other features like magic morph, right? Which we were just talking about. Let's just try this out really quickly. Add an element over here, and then I can morph this element and I can put some thing on this. What do you want me to write?
I mean, yellow star, Pixar style, something like that.
Yellow Dragon Ball Z star.
Dragon Ball Z star.
Let's see what it does with that.
Okay. I think AI is smart. We are not doing a good job now. AI कह रहा है ये क्या बोला यार तुमने?
सोच रहा है बैठ करके. Okay.
Not bad.
This has
not
that vibe, I think.
We should do. I think I got a good one.
This design looks terrible, but you get
Design
the
looks
idea of
terrible.
what you can do with it. Text to video. A shot of iPhone 15 breaking. A
I
shot of
mean,
iPhone
I think we
15
should do in a
breaking.
thin man, in hands of a thin man.
Oh, right. Let's do
Muscular
that.
man is too obvious.
Okay, a shot of iPhone 15 breaking in the hands of a thin man, and let's pick some style. Anime.
Let's do anime.
Let's do anime.
Yeah, let's do anime.
Sad thing.
More.
Yeah, something you typed may result in content that doesn't meet. Okay, so you cannot apparently create.
Don't say thin man.
No.
iPhone.
I think it's iPhone.
Okay.
If I just say a phone, maybe then it'll work.
Let's just say the most expensive phone. I think AI will get it.
Let's see if that works actually. Of most expensive phone breaking in hands of a thin man in the anime style, and let's go. This doesn't look
That's awesome.
what we wanted it to be.
I mean, it is the most. It's. Do you know what this looks like? It looks like lava. Lava was a company that launched a phone. It exactly looks like lava phone.
I will have to still wait for the videos part, but
No
you know,
worries.
have you checked out Ideogram?
Nope. What's
So
he doing?
Ideogram
Dude, there are so many things to keep up to. Like it's. I get headache thinking about how many AI tools are getting launched.
No, so Ideogram is basically DALI 3 for free, right? And
Interesting.
that's the exciting part, right? So I take the same prompt over here,
Mm-hmm.
a shot of the most expensive phone breaking in hands of a thin man, and I can put a anime style over here. Where is it?
We can just do photo or any other style.
Oh, we got anime. Cool. Let's just generate this. And it can actually have text as well. So as you can see, there are some designs people are making with it for completely free.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm hiring a logo designer ever again after
Have a look at this. It's basically like a
everything that has
badge.
happened with AI.
It's a badge I was making for the Unicorn Secret book that I recently launched to give it to people. And this was made entirely
Wow.
with Ideogram.
Wow. Amazing.
Lots of different examples, and it looks
Did
very
you get
polished.
did you get it printed as well?
I have sent it for that, and it'll be out soon.
Nice.
So I'll be sharing that with people if I meet them online, in person. Actually.
Were you able to get the vector images as well? So are you
So what I did was, this is a 1080p footage, right?
Okay.
Picture. So I took this picture. Obviously, if I zoom into it, you can see it has the.
Yeah.
It's not the best, right? So I took this, I upscaled it. I just searched upscale AI, and apparently there was a tool called upscale AI as well. And I was upscaling it to 4K, right? Then I took this picture, and then I used something called as vectorize AI. I did not know ऐसा exist करता है. I just searched vectorize AI, and I found it apparently. And it turns
really
your
feels
picture
like
into a vector.
Feels like .com bubble, right? The house.com, the .com bubble had all of these domain names. Those companies didn't survive, apparently.
Yeah.
But it really feels like the .com bubble.
But the interesting part is this is all for free. The vectorize AI was free. This is the vector I created for completely free. This was the higher quality image I made with the help of it. So now if you zoom in, you don't get to see the. It's very polished. And of course, we now have the SVG as well. So it was made with the help of this, right?
Well, I mean, I think
this is what it looks like.
Paying for it. but yeah, it's very cool.
What do you think about this art compared to the one that you previously saw?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is more of an anime.
What is ukiyo-e?
I have no idea. I think like you just selected that.
Yeah. This is a design.
Sounds
basically
like something, a Japanese art form or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's what you have. Ideogram AI, completely free and works exactly like DALI. I'm curious to see when do they decide to monetize on the traffic that they are getting.
Yeah.
Because it is going very viral these days.